Don't be afraid. Be terrified! Released early in the life of the 3DO, the game Escape from Monster Manor was born of programmer Leo Schwab's expert development capabilities, with the entire game being created by a tiny team in a matter of months. Asked to create a 3D shooter for the 3DO, the result was Halloween Wolfenstein 3D. However, is it shockingly good or scarily bad? Taking on the role of some guy, you need to gather the pieces of an amulet that's the only thing that can contain the horrors that have been released in Monster Manor. Armed only with a ridiculous-looking laser pistol and nothing else, you're tasked with romping around the hallways, caves, and graveyards of the manor collecting keys, health, and treasure, and of course pieces of the amulet. On paper, this all sounds very basic. It's essentially the essence of Wolfenstein 3D down to the collection of treasure, but with some marked improvements. All of the graphics in the game are high color and feature outstanding detail. I remember watching a video posted by Leo Schwab on his YouTube channel, and he mentioned being asked to include animated images in the game, and I'm glad he did, as the swinging gibbets, crackling fires, and spooky ghost appearances all add a lot to the atmosphere of the game. The core gameplay is very basic, with no real secrets to speak of, only one weapon and a limited selection of enemies. But the feel of the game is very solid with slick control. Even with limited scope in game design, Monster Manor still feels really nice to play. Additionally, even though the supply of enemies is limited, they all look really spooky and fun, and they're always a joy to see bounding down a hallway to kill you. Essentially, Monster Manor plays out like this. You're dropped into a maze. In that maze is a series of dead ends, locked doors, and pickup deposits. Beyond that, there's the amulet piece and a door which opens to the exit guarded by a pallet-swapped super enemy. Get past them, get through the haunted exit, and it's on to the next level. I like these kind of maze-like shooters of days gone by. It reminded me of something like Ken's Labyrinth or Blake's Stone, and I'll always have a place in my heart for them. While I like this style of game, if it's Doom or nothing for you, then you may be bored or frustrated by Monster Manor. There's a limited supply of ammo per level, and it's inevitable that you'll hit one too many dead ends and run out, as there's definitely more enemies per level than ammo pickups. Additionally, there's no checkpoints or mid-level saves. If you get the amulet piece and are heading for the exit and die, sorry, it's back to the beginning of the level. What you have in Monster Manor is a simple shooter, in many ways with less features than Wolf 3D, that for me still remains a joy to play. I love the slick high-color graphics and animated flair. I like the look of the enemies, and while sometimes the music is outstandingly bad, most of the time the shrieking and demonic noises adds to the spooky atmosphere. It's not perfect and you need to be aware of the flaws. However, if like me you enjoy early 90s attempts at corridor shooters, then Escape from Monster Manor is right up your alley.